A very happy day to my dear students. Welcome to your online English classes for today. We are going to continue with our chapter, the verb. Let's have a look at a definition once again. The word that tells what someone or something does, an action word or word of being. Today we are going to discuss about transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. A transitive verb, it requires an object in a form of a noun or pronoun to complete the meaning. Transitive verbs are used with a direct object. So they need a direct object to complete their meaning. That direct object can be a noun or a pronoun. So in a transitive verb, the presence of direct object to express the complete thought is necessary. For example, Maya sent candy from Switzerland. So sent is the verb and candy is the direct object. In contrary to your transitive verbs comes your intransitive verb. The intransitive verbs are those action verbs which do not have a direct object. The linking verbs are always intransitive. The intransitive verbs never answer the questions who or what because of the absence of the direct object. The definition of direct objects and indirect objects we are going to discuss later on. Now, how can I identify whether it is transitive or intransitive? First point, the transitive verb, it always has a direct object in it. And what is a direct object? The direct object is that noun or pronoun which answers who or what. Make sure it answers who and what. An intransitive verb does not have a direct object. तो जिसमें भी direct object नहीं है वो intransitive है, जिसमें direct object है वो transitive है. Now coming to the definition of direct object, it answers, it can be a noun or a pronoun or group of nouns or pronouns and answers the question what or who. Direct questions. Alright. The direct object answers the question who or what after a transitive verb. So transitive verbs must have a direct object with it. अगर वहाँ पे direct object नहीं है then it will be your intransitive verb. Now what are indirect objects? It tells whom or to what or for what things are being done. For example, Jackie wrote Kelly a note during class. ठीक है, Jackie wrote what? She wrote note. So note will be your direct object because it is answering the question what. And to whom the note was written, it was written to Kelly. So whom क्या answer कर रहा है? Kelly को. So Kelly will be your indirect object. The indirect object only appears in sentences that already have a direct object. Another situation. अगर किसी sentence में already direct object है, then only it will be followed by indirect object. It answers the question to whom or for whom. Very important. Indirect answers the question to whom or for whom. Direct object answers the question who or what. He gave her roses. So he gave her what? Roses. So roses will be your direct object and to whom the roses were given? Her. Her is your pronoun. So let's revise. Today we studied the definition of verb. Verbs are the action words. Then we studied transitive verb which have direct object with them. Direct objects are those objects which answers the question what or who. Then we studied the indirect objects. We studied your intransitive verbs which does not have the direct object in that. Indirect objects are those objects which answers the question to whom or for whom. Okay, and intransitive verbs does not have the direct object with it. So I hope children you understood the chapter. This is where we end with the chapter verb. Be ready with your queries. Complete your exercises. Have a nice day. God bless you all. Thank you.